So I guess something that people don't often talk about is tuners often have multiple tuning tools. They may have Alientech KES 3, for example, and an auto tuner, two slightly different. But things people don't often talk about really is having different master tuning software.
Yep.
But actually it's exactly the same. There's no software that does necessarily everything, and sometimes having a combination is a good thing. Of the combinations, what do you think? If you're running something like Alientech ECM, good software to start with, when do you add on WinOLS, and when you've got the two together, how do they work and what are the advantages of having both?
I think it's a really good point to make. As you said, with the tuning tools, obviously multiple tools enable you to cover a wider range of the market and customers that come through. It's very much the same with the software. Now, whilst it's true to say that the WinOLS software doesn't really have any limitations in there, it's a developer level piece of software. At the end of the day, you can tune anything you want in there. If you can take a read of a washing machine, you can make it spin faster if you can find the right map data. But it can also be overwhelming, and it doesn't hold your hand to start with. So something like the ECM software is a great starting piece of software to get involved with when you're first starting out making those tuning files yourself.
Yeah. It's the one that a lot of people will reach for initially, isn't it? Alientech ECM, it's quite intuitive, does quite a lot of the work for you, and it's almost like the go-to starter software.
It is, yeah. Perfectly suited for the KES 3 as well. So if you've got a KES 3, the ECM works perfectly with that tool. So you read with the KES 3, you've put the file into ECM, you've done your changes, but you feel there might be something else that's needed to be added, or you've done that change, but you want to store it somewhere and be able to quickly apply it next time.
Yeah.
Now, whilst the ECM does offer some of those features, when we start to get into subtle software differences, so without getting too technical, you've got two of the exact same car, the same engine, the same ECU, but a slightly different software number, well, it could drastically change how many of a certain map are in the file. The drivers don't look the same, the tables are different sizes. So copying those changes in ECM can become quite difficult, tiresome and problematic. That's when you then take your data into the WinOLS software. You put your original and your mod file in that you've made in ECM into your WinOLS database, bring your the second vehicle, put that into WinOLS, and you can then start to compare your database to find the best percentage match out of all those previous vehicles you've tuned. So you're not having to go through and try and remember which software variant was a close match to the one you're doing. WinOLS does the heavy lifting, searches the database, and once you've found that corresponding match, it is literally a case of aligning the data and just copy pasting those changes. So it speeds up the process for you. You can also use ECM to help build your map pack inside of the WinOLS software, something that's often overlooked by people. You have things like map addresses, map names, data descriptions that you can all use to help propagate, if you like, populate the WinOLS software.
So in this case, Alientech's done the hard work and the heavy lifting. They've given you the map pack as part of their ECM software, and now you can take some of that, extract that data by map location and put it into WinOLS. So it isn't really a case of, I've used ECM, I've kind of outgrown it, I'm going to upgrade to WinOLS, I'm turning my back on it. It is like tuning tools. The two actually work quite well together.
Yeah, they sort of pair really well together. Whilst they're not directly connected, they support each other in that way.
I think a lot of people think they are, obviously competing with each other. It's one or the other, but actually, like tuning tools, it really is best sometimes to have both.
Yeah, and like with the tuning tools, we always say use the best tool for the job. If the ECM Titanium has the map pack, the driver that you need for that particular vehicle,
don't spend hours and hours writing
trying to build that map pack inside of WinOLS if you've not got it in there already. But after you've done the tuning, after you've got a happy customer, then spend the time to put that data into your WinOLS database so you've got it there at hand when you need it in the future.
So, in a nutshell, Alientech ECM and WinOLS, sometimes in perfect harmony.
Yeah, KES 3, ECM and the WinOLS, great package together.
Very good.